Well, let's now go back to our top story. A crew from RT's video agency, Ruptly, has just come under fire from two armored vehicles near the city of Slavyansk. We can now get more on this from Lizzie Fallon, who is a producer with RT's video agency, Ruptly. Lizzie, can you hear me?
Hi.
Yes. So can you tell us more about the incident?
Yes, well, one of our producers who's been based in Slavyansk for about a week or so was on her way to Dmitrovka with some other journalists from Russia's Channel 5, St. Petersburg. When they were about 10 kilometers from Dmitrovka, two Ukrainian APCs with about 10 troops from the National Guard, from the Ukrainian National Guard, came basically seemingly out of nowhere because that area is currently under the control of DNR forces, and began shooting in the air very close to them. Obviously, the driver that was driving the car that they were in had to brake suddenly, which caused the car to break down. Thankfully, everybody who was there is fine, although the people who I spoke to the producer just a few minutes ago, and she said that it wasn't just them who were being shot at or shot very close to. The Ukrainian National Guard were also shooting towards an ice cream van that was in the area. So basically, these two APCs just sped down the road, started shooting for no apparent reason, and then sped off. It all happened very, very quickly. Thankfully, their car is repaired, and they're now on their way back to Slavyansk for safety.
Well, Lizzie, this is not the first time that the Ruptly staff has been caught in the crossfire, apparently. What can you say about the conditions that the journalists work in Slavyansk at the moment?
Well, obviously, across the region of Donetsk, it's very unpredictable working here from one day to the next. And obviously, as our job is to just try to cover events as best as possible, while balancing the safety of all of our people here as best as possible. So ensuring that they have all the best full protective gear, which of course our producer in Slavyansk was wearing at the time. But yes, it's very difficult, and we've had a few close shaves, obviously not just in Mariupol with the terrible incident that happened on Victory Day last week, where one of our producers was shot and is currently recovering in Moscow. We also had a couple of other incidents where our producers were filming incidents where there was clashes between the National Guard, or like in Kramatorsk on Sunday on referendum day, when the National Guard started opening fire at one of the polling stations there, and we had a producer there who was filming the shooting that took place. So obviously it's a very dangerous situation, and we've seen numerous incidents where suddenly the situation seems calm, and then all of a sudden there's an incident where the National Guard just start shooting randomly. And of course this is a very concerning situation for us. As I said, we have to balance that with prioritizing the safety of our people, with ensuring that we cover exactly what's happening here as best as we can.
All right, Lizzie, thank you so much for bringing us this update. Lizzie Fallon, a producer with RT's video agency, Ruptly, and of course we'll be bringing you more on the story as we get it. And coming